Spiders taking on third place Red Sparks. Let's take a look at the lineups today. Jung, Dae, Yum in the front row, Mega, Lee, Park in the back. The libero is No. Per usual, players involved for them in the lineup. Now let's take a look at the visiting Pink Spiders. Kim, Lee on the front row, Kim, Willow Johnson, Reina Tokoku. As we get things going with Pink Spiders starting the action off. And Gia Dae comes big with the swing. Gia Dae, the American, gets the first point. One of two Americans in this match. Gia Dae, the American, gets the first point. One of two Americans in this match. Coming up big, and Pink Spiders on the back foot early. But it is very... with the service. Dig on the back. Now here's Willow Johnson with the left hand. Pink Spiders. Nice stab by Mega to make it 5-all. A star player in the NCAA system for the Pac-12 Oregon Ducks, heading to the Big Ten next year in collegiate volleyball. And a big swing on the near. Big leader on this team and a big points leader in V-League as well. Red Sparks from that left side. That's a really nice dig to set it up from Yum Hye-sun, whether that's at home or on the road. Through the middle, Gia Dae. It's a danger zone whenever Gia Dae's in any type of zone. And she seems to be evening for Red Sparks. And now the service ace coming from Mega. Tokoku comes across out of play off of the net. Tokoku. Mega sends that up in the air, and Gia Dae's gonna have to just lob it over. From the back row, Kim with a big swing, dug out by Park. Now Mega with the swing, dug out by Kim Ha-ran. Tokoku gets the swing. Long rally, Gia Dae swings it through the block. Near side, Mega through the block to the floor. 18-16 Red Sparks. What a rally. All points count for just one, but that is a rally that feels like it should be worth more than a point. The Red Sparks in trouble. That one is dug out low by Dae. Mega through the block, gets the point. A big moment there to just slow things down, and Red Sparks able to switch the service over to an advantage, and then through the block from Kim. Dug out at the back row. Mega with the swing. That's going into the crowd. 24-20. It's set point. A 1-point difference right now. Kim's service. Still a set point, though, and they get it! Red Sparks take the first set, things going as we're underway. Tokoku takes the dig, and then a big swing from Willow Johnson. Certainly come out with some bite in this second set, and Willow Johnson is going to be one of those players where you'll see. Willow Johnson sends that to the back row. Dae takes it, Mega swings, Johnson digs, back over to Reina Tokoku. Kept alive. Mega sends that up in the air. Dae swings through it. Johnson digs it out. Pumped in the air by Lee. Then a swing from Tokoku. Dug back out by No. Big swing from Dae. Gets the kill. 2-2. Koku, great dump over there by Lee Won-jung. Kim Yun-kyung with the dig. Swing from Tokoku. Mega with the serve. Dug out by Kim Ha-ran. And then the swing from Kim Yun-kyung. Back and forth, and then little runs will be the key once again. Red Sparks had that run from that play. The middle blocker is having a great offensive day. Johnson serves. Scramble at the net. Really well done from Pink Spiders to keep this alive. And Day from the back row. Kim digs that in the back row. Tokoku. Mega. Both these teams just have incredible swings from any direction. Through the middle, left. Now Mega serves. Front set to Kim. Near side swing from Lee So-young. Kim Yun-kyung, dive by Lee. Pushed over by Day. Kim with the swing. That one carries over off the dig, and then Kim gets the kill eventually for Pink Spiders. Some of the Red Sparks players. Especially deflating when you don't win the point. An all-time great. With another kill. Park Yin-jin with the swing. Now that's sent back over. Mega to the back row. Dug out nicely by Lee Ju-ah. Kim Yun-kyung, and that one gets sent back down. Doing just about everything right, and then the block lands right between everyone. Lee So-young with the dig. Swing from Gia Day. Koku with the dig. Johnson with the swing. And the points marks in this second set. Initially, the way Red Sparks players reacted, you thought it did. And that replay clearly showing it went completely wide. The two blockers go up for it. And Gia Day gets So-young was there as well. Koku takes that one. Johnson. Diving play by Lee So-young. Here's Gia Day through the block. Kept alive. Sent over. Back set. Mega finds the floor through the block. Timeout.
ULA. UL. Maybe intense. You care about fall down. UL. Take the shot.
Day. Now to Koku. Free ball for Mega to swing at. Johnson sends it over. Kept alive by No. Now through the middle, and the kill play from both teams, and then the big swing through the middle. A point to get this one closer as we get closer to the end of the set, but it's a great swing through the block from Lisa to her. Pink Spiders climbing just about everywhere on that right side. Big swing. finds the back of the court. What a kill. Will serve. Lee So-young with the big swing. Now Kim with one, an overpass. Johnson, back row, dug by Day. Mega. And the block goes out. Red Sparks by 3. Kim was trying to direct that one back into play. You see the way she's leaning her arms in outside of her outside arm and heading out of play as Gia Day gets the kill. Now a swing from Kim goes perfect. That makes it just 2 points and 2 points away from taking the second set and having a 2-set lead. Johnson. Messaging for Mega. Take a look back at this point from Willow volleyball. Big dig there from Day. Then Mega with the swing, and it's set point for Red Sparks off the block. To understand the timing quicker, and that she does right there off the block from Kim, heading out, and a set point and an opportunity. Little joust at the net. Kim. Take a look at that right hand of Lee Won-jung. That is touching the net, and that's what the crowd is seeing. And that 25-22, a 2-set lead. They can in round 6 right now as Kim Yeon-kyung gets things going in set number 3. Her side trailing, but they get the first. Johnson with the serve. And that one is sent right down. And 4th volleyball once more. I think we're in for a long 3rd set here. Dug out by Tokoku in the back row. This one's sent back over. Now Kim dumps it. Overpass there from Day. Now Kim stabs at it again and just finds the floor beautifully. Find that back corner of the court. Lee So-young with the serve. Kim with the swing. Dig by Lee So-young. Far side with Gia Day. She gets the kill. Play. Red Sparks seem unbeatable. As well to send that over, but it's still anyone's ball here. Kim Soo-ji was on the ground for a good moment there. Johnson gets blocked. Another go at it with Kim. Dumps it over. Reading that one well, though, was Yum. Now a swing from Day. Dug by Johnson. Ball is loose. That's Kim Hae-ran. Dumped over by Kim Yeon-kyung. Then a swing from Gia Day. Tokoku with the dig on the back row. Now the near side with Kim. Big swing. Kim's going to get another look at it. This time she dumps it over. Mega with the dig. Far side. Day dumps it. Johnson with the pancake. Still alive. What a rally. Kim Hae-ran. Big swing from Day. Tokoku with the block. Overpass. Joust at the net. Punched back over on the 3rd touch. Still going. Tokoku to the back row. To the net. Dumped over by Yum. Now Kim. Momentum to go their way from that timeout. Tokoku takes the dig. Through the middle. That one's blocked. Mega finds the back of the court. 11-7. What a swing. Dig by Tokoku. Swing. Gia Day takes a big take on that swing, attempted kill, and then the kill goes the other way. Red Sparks getting all the bounces their way. Mega, 12-7. Big Spiders have already used one of their timeouts. To serve for Red Sparks. Sends this one to the back row. Kim Johnson gets it up. Of the match. A key for Red Sparks. The message from the coach. Mega with the swing. Dug out by Kim. Johnson with the swing. Dug out by Lee. Through the middle. Jung with the go. Now Mega with a go. Tokoku with the block. Kim knocks this up for Tokoku. It's well dug out by Gia Day, and she gets right back up with the swing. And that's dug by Kim Soo-ji. Then a swing from Tokoku. Dug back out by Kim Soo-ji. Swing from Johnson on the right side. Tokoku off the net. And out for Red Sparks. And now the service from Johnson again. To the back row. Puts No on her back. Now a dive from Johnson to keep that alive. Tokoku with the big swing, but the block comes right back down. Mega gets the point. 14-11. Kim Hae-run having to get up in disbelief after that one. Tokoku with the swing. 3-point lead for Red Sparks. Gia Day through the middle makes it a 4-pointer set. Gia Day has had a serve again. Gia digs it out again. Mega swings again. Kim. No with the dive. Lee So-young with the swing. Gets blocked. Mega sends it over. Dive by Kim Hae-run. Brilliant rally this is. Back set over to Mega, but she sends it long. Asking for a touch, and sure, they do it a third time. That does look to come off the right hand of Kim. Back for action. Big swing from Kim. Oh, diving all over the court. Kim again. Takes the touch and picks. Up by 2. Kim finds the back of the court. Love it. Young to serve. Sends this one to the back. Gia Day with the dig, the swing through the middle. Now over to Willow Johnson with the swing. Diving play by Lee So-young to keep it alive. Day with the swing. Has to take that back out after the block. She'll have another go at it. Just stabs at it this time. Over to Mega. Dumps it over to Koku. Back set to Johnson. Kept alive again. Back set to Mega. Yeah! 19-17. Another super rally. And a Superman pose from Lee So-young diving after that one. Kim Se-in to serve. Johnson off the block and down. 23-19. Just about on everything. What phenomenal today. And she comes up with a huge block down the stretch here. 2 points away for Red Sparks. And Johnson made sure of that one. 23-20. Pink Spider serving. Tokoku gets it over. Day from Mega sends it long. 24-24. They've squandered the 2 match points. Yeah, the Pink Spider. Mega. Kim. We're going to 4. Pink Spiders survive 3 match points and take the set 27-25. Lee So-young with the swing. It's kept alive. Kim just knocks this over. Mega through the middle now with Gia Day. Gets the kill. Finish line in sight again for Red Sparks. Kim dumps it over. Just finds the empty parts of the court. A veteran of the sport. Look at this. She spots Yoon to serve. Back row dig. Swing from Mega. Kim with the dig. Tokoku with the swing, and the block comes back down. Red Sparks get the point. Hanson provide some relief and some hard hitting. This is going to be a tough one for Pink Spiders, but they've done quite well, and in fact forced a dive from Gia Day, and now Pink Spiders well into this rally. Kim gets the kill. What a play from Pink Spiders. Rises from the back. Keeping Red Sparks down. Lee So-young with a good swing, but it's kept alive. Kim gets the point for Pink Spiders. The party for the Pink Spiders. They have nothing to lose in these big swings. They have not let themselves be counted out. Through the middle. Gia Day finally gets Rex point once again. And it's such a good swing from Gia Day through the middle. 2019 the score. Pink Spiders pushing. Mega gets blocked. Sent back over. Loose ball bounces around. Day gets the kill through the block. Frustration. Service. Stays in this time, but the kill from Kim. Poked at it by Day. Kept alive for Pink Spiders. Dumped over by Johnson. Mega. Day. Into the back row. Kept alive. Kim. Through the block, but it lands in play. And Kim swings it. After she gets blocked. And it's about as perfect of a block as you're going to get from Jung Hye-sun. Frustration. Mounting for Pink Spiders. Ho. Gia Day on the service. Over to Mega. Kim digs that out, but then it's a miscommunication. Pink Spiders didn't know where the ball was. It was the closest to it. You'll see she doesn't know where it is, and then it's too late. And now they've got 2 match points. They had 3 last set that Pink Spiders defended. Mega. Dig by Kim. Johnson gets the kill. Another big kill for the Red Sparks. But they don't have the service. Over to Mega. And she sends it long, but they're gonna take a look. They're gonna take a look. This is interesting. Does this take a touch? Now, Red Sparks players weren't jumping up asking for it immediately, the way they have on some of the ones that have gone their way.
브로커 터치아웃에 대한 비디오 판독을 요청하겠습니다.
I think it touches. And it's definitely a touch. Red Sparks get the win. They win the challenge to win the match. How fitting. 25-23 to take the fourth set. They win against Pink Spiders. What an exceptional match of volleyball in the Korean V-League between second place Pink Spiders and third place Red Sparks. The standings will remain the same, but Red Sparks can breathe a little better knowing that they have